What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome back for another episode of Satisfactory. We are on FICSMAS Day 20. Let's get to the calendar. Do all that stuff. Okay, where's 20? There's 20. Snowballs. Nice. I did need a few more of those. Okay. So then, I got the necessary amount of iron plates, 10,000 of them. Let's go ahead and get peak efficiency.
Milestone reached. After close scrutiny, two problems were identified in Mark V conveyor belts. The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark VI instead, to maximize transfer speeds. The second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment. Yet.
Well, thank you, Ada. Okay, let's see here. What do we need for these? Thankfully I am producing both of these. So that's good. Ooh. That's pretty cool. It's a freaking force field. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look at the skin. So still cardboard. And it's ice? Yeah, it looks like it's ice. Very neato. Okay. My first target for upgrading of belts is definitely going to be all the copper I've got going to my particle accelerator. So let's go ahead and get that upgraded. It's going to be a little bit of a walk here. That's okay though. We could just kind of hang out. When's the last time I actually ran somewhere, huh? Anyway, how's everyone doing today? As per usual, I hope you're doing fantastic. You know what? Actually, take that back. I hope you're doing better than fantastic. What's better than fantastic? Splendiferous. How about that? I hope you're doing splendiferously. Okay. So then. Let's get some of these upgrades going. Yeah, that's definitely faster. Almost twice as fast. I'm gonna have to change this belt up too. They are bright. Very cool. But it's not gonna mean anything until we actually upgrade the total belt. Here you can see the real difference between the belts and the spacing between the items. Go, doggo. Still have no idea what happened to all those dogs that I had. I think I've got like 4 of them tamed. But, yeah, I just have no idea where they went. They might be underneath all of my foundations. I saw some people reporting that. Thankfully, on our last few episodes, we did end up getting the trigons and the time crystals and stuff like that automated. So, don't have to sit there and struggle with that. We should also have, yeah, Mark VI elevators as well, which... how do those look? Oh, okay, so they get rid of the inside spacing. Little bit of a shame. I liked seeing stuff move through the conveyors. Yeah, I definitely prefer the Mark V's and below for this instance. Anyway, the overall belt is cool though. Alright, there we go. Now this miner is actually working at top speed. You'll love to see it. And this is going to be equivalent. To the point where I don't really need it. Look, the parts are going so fast, they look like they're going backwards sometimes. What's that called? There's got to be a name for that phenomenon where something is repeating movements so quickly that it looks like it's going the opposite direction. I don't know what that's called. Anyway. Oh boy, oh boy. Now I get to rebalance all of the output for this belt. Make sure that all of our little smelters are up to speed properly. Okay. So then, this should all be good up to a certain point. I can actually get rid of this one now. I believe. We can add it on later if we need to. And then this one right here needs to get changed. And I have to redo the math on some of these numbers. The export belts, these ones I'm doing right now, don't matter that much. It's more just the entire throughput belt that matters. But anyway, okay, so if we've got 1,200 ore coming through here. Okay, let's see, divide that by 75. That's going to be enough for 16 machines as far as what we've got producing. How many do I have right now? Let's see. Swap over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hey, look at that. I got enough. Love it. I guess the export belts need to be upped. So, okay, that's going to be 75 times 16. That's 1,200, of course. So, 1,200, but what do we need to change these to? Yeah, so that should be enough for both of these at 600. Which will be 200 total. Yeah, I think that'll work. We just gotta change these belts over. Change how this goes too. We'll, you know what, let's just, move these slightly. Merger in here. Okay, that's all connected. Very good. You here. Alright. We need to slap two constructors here. Oops. Need a splitter to split this into 600 apiece. Alright. Good, I have these hooked up right here. Not too bad. Okay. You're going to make copper powder. 600. Alright, now we just gotta merge this and then bring it over here. Okay. So you're set up for 200 a minute now. So that's one nuclear pasta per minute. And then I need to get 4 loops for this in order to get it up to 2. And then if I really wanted to, I could also try to bump it up to 2.5. But right now the sloop is going to be the big thing that I need to get figured out. It does go idle for just a second. So I suppose it's not technically 100%. Has to do with help if I upgraded these. There we go. That should take care of that. Man, how annoying would it have been if I hadn't caught that? Okay. Now it's at 100. Good. So, are these going to eventually kick back on? Are we utilizing enough of them? Doesn't look like it. Still kind of a throughput issue. Yeah, like this one in the back, it's not even dropping off, it's 100. It does eventually. I suppose it's just an issue of the opposite of filling up with a manifold. You're emptying with a manifold, so you have to wait for the machines earlier to run out of their stock all the way down the line. So yeah, eventually it'll figure itself out. Whether or not that's going to equal out to less overall production because the backlog has been taken care of or not, I guess we'll find out eventually. Either way, it's pretty dang close. Okay, I want some sloops. I want some sloops. There's not going to be any nearby here. We're going to have to, like, go north, I think. Because I've grabbed quite a few of them. There's 3 here in this little semicircle. 1 here, so that means there's probably, like, 1 here. Alright, well, let's head on over here. Other than that, what do I want to work on? I want to work on the next elevator part. The sculptor, or whatever the heck it is. That would be nice. I don't think there are any other belts that specifically need a higher throughput right now. Mostly because I haven't really built up my factories to require maximum throughput. You know, for better or for worse. Mostly for worse. So, yeah. No, I haven't checked on this this facility in a little while. Maybe we should. Looks like everything's running for now. I don't know if it's actually running consistently or not. Looks pretty consistent. There's some little tiny dips in the power, which I don't know at this point for this amount of production is more indicative of drop-offs in fuel power generators or if it's just the natural swaying of the geothermal. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. I wish we could get a little bit more granular in terms of how we could see this, like in terms of the time frame. Like, by a minute-by-minute basis would be kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, they're all topped off at 50 fuel, so I'll just assume it's working fine. Okay. There's 7 sloops in this area. Somewhere. Considering how well I did in the last episode looking for caves, I don't know how well I'm going to do this time. Yeah, see, this is going to be in a cave. Ah. Should probably get some more ammo. Yeah, I can hear you guys down there. Skittering around. I think I saw somewhere that there are only 106 summer sloops. Is that right? No. If there are only 106, I've gathered at least half of them. At least 40% of them. Because, I mean, 20 of them are being used up in the alien augmenters, just as it is. Mercer sphere.
Follow the page to the altar and chat.
Alright, well, if you're gonna be stuck up there.
Witness.
So this is... Hey, back on. This is definitely a meteor crash site. It's got minerals and stuff that have came from different areas. We got bauxite, deuterium, iron. And then the Mercer sphere itself, obviously. Interesting stuff. Interesting little tidbits. This is a big meteor crash area, isn't it? Very cool. Ah! Hey, I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. Leave me alone. You jerk. Alright. Wonder why this portion of the map is so riddled with meteors. Interesting. Been here already. I remember breaking this thing open. It's just the other entrance to that. Hello, Manta. You know, at this point I could probably finish out the research. Or at least most of it. Most of it is done. But there's a few things that I just haven't researched yet that I probably could. okay. Sucker. Okay, I was really expecting to run into another one sooner than that. Yeah, okay. Really? I mean, I know it's not exactly the largest search radius, but come on. Maybe they're all deep underground in the caves, and I'm just too high in the sky to even get a rating. Cave entrance. What's in there? Yeah, okay. I already come in here and grab the thing? I must have. Okay. I must have done that. It was, I think it was a Mercer sphere. At some point. Speaking of Mercer sphere.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
I came here to find sloops, not Mercer spheres. Come on. I mean, I know that there are a lot more Mercer spheres, so that's probably an unfair comparison. Still, though. Come on. You know, there's a trophy for getting to every single area of the game. Every biome. It's like the forest, swamp, rocky desert, grasslands. I think there's 6, but I'm pretty sure it's bugged right now on PlayStation 5. At least for this save, it's probably bugged. So I'll probably need to do that in a new save. The other trophy that was potentially bugged was the milestones trophy, so completing every milestone. Well, okay, it was bugged, but technically you could have done it before. The only problem was that you had to do it in one sitting. So, you know, speedrunners could get it. But, you know, regular people, they were having some trouble. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your Mercer sphere? But yeah, I think that they fixed the milestone trophy. We might find out eventually, depending on how it pans out in this playthrough. Finally. I'm sure you guys were tired of hearing the rambling on of the static. Oh, hey. It's an egg. Is this an egg? This has got to be an egg, right?
This is a shrine to windows and weaving.
Okay. Or it's a shrine to windows and weeping. Cool. Why not? Well, that's 2 that we found. Happy day. Ooh, a slug. Don't mind if I do. Still have a lot to find. I'm still technically within the radius to find 5 more. I mean, I only need 2 more right now, but I'll take as many as I can find. Yeah, I need, I mean, technically I need 5 more sloops for my remains conversion center, but, something tells me I'm not going to find that this episode. Guess we'll see, though. You know, considering if I were to stick to the regular time frame for this episode, it's going to be over in a couple minutes. I feel like most of my episodes have been kind of veering into the 50-minute territory as of late. It's just so much to do, so much to see, you know? Not that I'm sure you guys mind. I'm sure my average view duration is probably closer to 10 minutes. But, you know, that's the thing with averages. They can be a little bit inaccurate in terms of what you might perceive total watch time to be. It's like, yeah, it says average watch time is probably like 10 minutes, but, you know, if at least 20 of you guys are watching the whole episode, then, hey, that's reason enough for me to continue doing long episodes. I'm sure some of you guys appreciate some of them. I know I've got some regular viewers that comment very regularly, and I appreciate that. Oh, we got a hit, boys. And girls. Let's be real, though. I think maybe, I don't know, 5%. I don't actually know. I think like maybe... Oh, I just got a trophy. My skin feels itchy all of a sudden. Hang on, I gotta check to see what this is. That's 50 summer sloops. Okay, so yeah, like I said, that's pretty much almost 50% of the summer sloops on the map. Pretty much almost. But yeah, I think, I don't know, not a whole lot of my viewers identify as female. So, mostly guys. Which, I don't know, man. With a game like Satisfactory, I don't know if gender really plays that big a role in terms of demographics, you know? Seems like everybody can enjoy Satisfactory. Maybe that's just me, though. Seems like the kind of game that would be like that. What do I know, though? I don't study demographics. Okay. I think this one's going to be in a cave. I feel like it's been a little while since we've been in a cave.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
You and your blood songs. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be someplace. Oh, hey. A geyser. Maybe any nearby electrical? We do, actually. Relatively nearby, anyway. I'm claiming these every time I see them, but I don't know how useful this is. I mean, it's free power, right? So I should do it every time. Okay, we gotta find this loop. It's gonna be in a cave, of course. This looks like the right place. Let's bash him. Keep swinging until all the skittering stops. Okay, I guess this wasn't the right cave for the sloop. Unless there's a way through somewhere. That just looks like a regular rock, not an explodey rock. Okay, there's probably another little cave then. Cave entrance. Looks like a no. If I were a cave entrance, where would I be? Great question. Something tells me it's gonna be over in this area. Where is it? It's gotta be someplace you can walk to. Right? Like, that makes sense. Dang it. I don't know. I don't know where this one's gonna be. That looks a little suspicious. It's probably nothing. But let's go take a look. That's just the entrance. This is just that other entrance we went into already. So it's not that. Apparently there's a Mercer sphere nearby, though. Okay, apparently it's in the cave or in the wall or something.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
See, I like that one. That one was relatively cleverly hidden. Finding cave entrances, though, not as easy. This is a cave entrance that feels like it should be. Aha! Found you, sucker. Persistence pays off eventually. Yeah. Okay, so that will be the 4 that I need. Let's go back to base. Relatively close to nuclear. we could just take that. I mean, you could see the hypertube cannon I have set up over there. This really is a good-looking map, though. Art direction on the dev team, knocked it out of the park, guys. It's just the kind of world that invites exploration. And I feel like that might be the best compliment I can give it. Oh yeah, I set up a drone to deliver the iron plates. So. It's not exactly keeping up with production, but whatever. It served the purpose that I needed it to, which was getting me up to that 10,000. There's another little cave which goes into there and goes somewhere else. I don't know. Now I'm going to be really interested to see the power draw on the particle accelerator after I throw these sloops in there. Almost straight to it. How about that? Okay. Oh yeah, get him out of here. That's not too bad. 3,750. So now we're doing 2 a minute. Too bad. Technically, I could get it up to 2.5, but that would require getting more copper powder over here, which, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we could do that. How many of these are we producing? 1 per minute? Yeah, so I would have to up this slightly. Not by a lot, but... So at the maximum, this produces 125. I mean, that would be enough for the 250. The problem is that right now I can't produce the 750 with the amount that I have. Yeah. So, okay. Theoretically, if I wanted to do that, I would have to get 10 smelters for every constructor, so 20 total. And I would have to get another line of copper over here. Because 1 line of copper isn't going to do it. Because I'll need the, what is it, 1,500 of the copper ore, which I can only provide 1,200. So I need minimum 2 lines of copper. The next available copper is probably this one, which a normal purity vein would be fine. If I could find a pure vein of copper nearby, then that could potentially give us enough, which I don't know if it actually would, but yeah, I don't know. Part of the problem is my placement of my particle accelerator is not great. If I had put it up here, this wouldn't be a problem. And then it would just be taking, you know, the pasta cube things and moving that production instead of this entire production. So, yeah, as it is right now, I think I'm fine with two per minute of the nuclear pasta. Either way, it's gonna take a while, but it's gonna take half the time it did before. So, you know, like 5 hours or something like that. I don't know how long, but yeah, eventually it'll get done. Speaking of, where are we at? 167 is what we're at. So, not a lot. Not a lot. 16% of the way there. Very good. Well, anyway, I think that's going to do it for that episode. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.